Noah's Ark Animal Sanctuary was flooded over outrage and claims of abuse, and a federal lawsuit was filed against them.
Then Joshua Skinner sat down with the lawyer who filed that lawsuit on behalf of a former veterinarian and an animal rights group. Today, he got a behind closed doors look at the animal sanctuary. So Joshua, talk to us a little bit about what you learned, what they have to say.
Yeah, Alan, tonight, Sanctuary President Dr. Shelley Lakely showing me their side, the side they say is the real Noah's Ark.
A hot day in Henry County meant a hot day at Noah's Ark Animal Sanctuary. Some animals took a bath. Others lay in the shade.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And a few hung upside down. All without a care in the world, something that cannot be said about Noah's Ark.
We have this beautiful facility here that's in nature, and guess what? Nature happens while we're here.
Dr. Shelley Lakely has run the sanctuary for the past 18 months. In just the last 10, she's had to deal with the brunt of nature.
Yeah, that was in August, bird flu, and then we had January was tornado, February was flooding.
The sanctuary closed and remains closed. The government swooped in to contain the bird flu.
The government comes in and they take over. It's like something you see out of a movie.
The evidence of flood and tornado damage perseveres as well. On top of all of that, or maybe because of it, the sanctuary is also facing a federal lawsuit from its former veterinarian and an animal rights group.
The crux of the issue here is that the animals that have previously found sanctuary at Noah's Ark are not being properly cared for, and in some cases are actually being abused.
The lawsuit claims that this tiger here, Sheila, was fed contaminated meat and given improper veterinary care. Dr. Lakely says that's not true.
Lakely and Noah's Ark also deny they violated federal legislation with regard to its protected animals.
Has Noah's Ark ever been in violation of the Endangered Species Act?
No.
Lakely admits that some of the past could have been handled better. Most of the hooved animals have been transported to new homes. Certain infrastructure still needs shoring up, and the USDA noted lesions on Sheila's paws.
We 100% cleaned it all up. We're in complete compliance with USDA, and that's last we heard of them in December.
Lakely says Noah's Ark successfully renewed its annual certifications with multiple national and local regulatory bodies, pushing back on the plaintiff's argument that many of the problems brought up by the USDA and intent to sue have not been addressed.
Makes me feel like they are desperate, man.
In the end, Lakely wants this behind Noah's Ark and people coming back in. But that time frame is still a question mark, especially if the lawsuit succeeds and removes many of the endangered animals.
Our intent is we have the infrastructure that has been built for the last 30 years. We need to invest in the next, and that truly is our future.
Now, one of the rumors that has been floating around Noah's Ark is that the board of directors intends to close down the sanctuary and actually sell the land for profit. Lakely says that is, quote, patently false and, by the way, illegal.
Thank you, Joshua.